We've all eaten at Subway, and we've seen them everywhere. Gas stations, shopping centers, airports, even tucked inside convenience stores. They're still the biggest restaurant chain in the US by store count. But after years of opening stores just about anywhere, Subway's shifting gears. They now say it's about quality over quantity. In this episode, we're looking at where Subway's been, where they're headed, and what they want in a site. Then we'll walk through a real-world example right here on what retailers want. Subway started in 1965 when 17-year-old Fred DeLuca asked his family friend, Dr. Peter Buck, a nuclear physicist, for advice on paying his college tuition. Dr. Buck suggested opening a submarine sandwich shop and put in the first $1,000 to make it happen. That August, they opened their first store in Bridgeport, Connecticut, serving fresh, made-to-order sandwiches at a price the local market could afford. By 1974, they had 16 locations across Connecticut and wanted more. To hit their growth targets, they started franchising, and that decision took Subway from a small local concept to a national and then global brand. Through the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, they followed the same formula: smaller footprint, lower startup costs, and flexibility to go into spaces other quick service brands couldn't. And by the early 2000s, they had more US locations than McDonald's. At their peak in the mid-2010s, Subway had over 27,000 US stores. But that aggressive growth came with a cost: oversaturation, stores competing for the same customers, and uneven quality control. Over the last decade, closures have outpaced openings, and the focus has shifted to higher quality sites with stronger long-term potential. Today, they're still the largest restaurant chain in the US by store count, but the playbook has changed. Subway still leads the US with about 20,000 locations, down from over 27,000 in the mid-2010s. Now, this doesn't mean the brand is in trouble, but it's recalibrating. Underperforming spots were closed while lease capacity was shored up in more promising trade areas. Also enter Fresh Forward 2.0, Subway's remodeling initiative, looking sleeker, modernized with brighter lighting and more efficient back-of-house workflows, digital menu boards, and self-order kiosks. Everything is optimized for speed and convenience. Even the packaging is more delivery-friendly. They're also moving into formats that fit today's habits: drive-thrus wherever possible, end caps and out parcels, plus non-traditional footprints in travel hubs and campuses. Menu-wise, they've upgraded proteins and bread and added limited-time offers to give customers a reason to come back. But the real strategic shift is they're now picking locations where traffic, demographics, and the key day parts, those peak lunch and dinner hours, line up to drive long-term performance. Now let's talk site criteria and, more importantly, why they want each one. Size and visibility. They'll do as small as 800 square feet in non-traditional spots and up to 2,000 square feet for other locations, but 1,600 square feet is preferred for a standalone or end cap with drive-through. When it comes to traffic and access, they want at least 15,000 cars a day and easy vehicle ingress and egress to the property. When it comes to retail, if it's a hassle to get in, potential customers will just keep driving by. For parking, 2 reserved curbside or delivery spots. We now see more and more of this tenant demand because app or online orders and third-party delivery are huge revenue drivers now. For utilities, 400 amps for all that equipment, solid HVAC to offset oven heat, and strong water sewer capacity. And then there's signage. They want the maximum that is allowed because when it comes to quick service restaurants, visibility equals money. And when it comes to their overall formats, it can be inline, end cap, freestanding, or non-traditional. They do have great adaptability if it makes sense, but like most QSRs today, they are more drive-through focused now. Now let's take a close look at an actual Subway location here in San Antonio. This location is relatively new with the Fresh Forward 2.0 remodel, which sits at Thousand Oaks Drive in Jones-Maltsberger. It is situated in an end cap with a drive-through and great visibility along Thousand Oaks. For traffic counts, there's about 15,000 cars a day, just meeting their criteria. Inside a 1-mile radius, we've got 15,735 residents, median age of 42, median household income just over 83,000, and almost half have a bachelor's degree or higher. When it comes to market potential, 91.9% of adults visited fast food in the past 6 months, and 36.9% eat fast food 9 or more times a month. That's exactly the frequency quick service restaurants thrive on. And visits to this exact location, 75,242 in the past year, with over half happening in just 5 hours a day. Lunch from 12 to 1, then dinner from 4 to 6. When you match strong day-part traffic with high household income and great access, you get a store that works and keeps on working. So that's Subway today. From a scrappy sandwich shop in Connecticut to the largest restaurant chain in the country, now laser focused on picking the right spots instead of every spot. The Thousand Oaks location shows how the right market, strong traffic, and those peak lunch and dinner hours can set up a store for long-term success. Now, I hope to hear from you. What retailer should we break down next? Drop a comment with the brand you're curious about, and if you want a certain location in your neighborhood, we'll dig into what they look for and why, right down to the data, and feature it in a future episode of What Retailers Want.